Hello students, welcome to Sorosir classes. Today our topic is biomolecules and I'm going to discuss about carbohydrates, some features of carbohydrates, some elements of carbohydrates and what the carbohydrate is and how it helps. And I'm going to discuss this through some points. So now let's get started. Okay, the first point is that carbohydrates consist of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen in molar ratio of 1:2:1. They are the energy sources. They are the energy sources for cells and form structural elements too, and this form structural elements too. Now the second one is simplest carbohydrates include. Now the second one is simplest carbohydrates include simple sugars that is monosaccharides having 6 carbon atom and serve CH bond that is carbon hydrogen bonds. The energy storing bonds. Energy storing bonds. Now the third one is some simple sugars are glucose. Some simple sugars are glucose, fructose, and galactose too, So carbohydrates are formed by carbons, hydrogens and oxygens in the molar ratio of 1:2:1. That means in carbohydrates carbon's ratio is 1, hydrogen is 2 in respect to this 3 and oxygen is 1. Now, these are the energy sources for cells. These are the energy sources for cells, and these form structural elements. Now, the simplest carbohydrates include simple sugars that are known as monosaccharides, having 6 carbon atom and serve carbon-hydrogen bonds, the energy storing bonds. And now some simple sugars are glucose, galactose and fructose. Now I'm going to discuss about glucose, fructose and galactose. So now let me change the color. Okay. Now the first one was glucose. Grape sugars or dextrans. Grape sugars or dextrans. Now, the glucose is most widespread of all sugars found in blood. Now, it is the most widespread of all sugars found in blood. So there are various types of sugars that are found in blood, but the most important and the widely known type is glucose. In blood of animals and produced by photosynthesis in plants. By photosynthesis in plants. So glucoses are produced by the photosynthesis in plants. Now it comes fructose, the fruit sugar. Fructose, the fruit sugar. The fruit sugar. It is the most common in fruits and is sweetest of all natural sugars. So it is most common in fruits and is the sweetest of all natural sugars. So fructoses are mainly the fruit sugar, and it is the most sweetest of all natural sugars. Now the next one is galactose. Okay, wait, let me erase this. Okay, now the third one is galactose. Galactose is a constituent of agar-agar. It is a constituent of agar-agar. Agar. Now, I'm going to discuss about some importance of important carbohydrates. Like, there are various types of carbohydrates, but I'm going to discuss about some important types of carbohydrates. So now, let's take Raffinose at first. Raffinose it is a trisaccharide of glucose. Raffinose is basically a trisaccharide of glucose. Fructose and galactose and glucose, fructose and galactose. Now, let's take insulin. Okay, it is a very important carbohydrate. Insulin. So, it is a polymer of fructose. It is a polymer of fructose that is found in the roots of dahlia. Of fructose found in the roots of dahlia. Now, let's take mannitol. Mannitol is another important type of carbohydrate, and it is an alcohol of mannose. It is an alcohol of mannose found in seeds and ivory nut. That is found in seeds and ivory nut. Now, let's take lactose. It is also very popular carbohydrate, and it is a milk sugar. It is a sugar that is made of galactose and glucose. That is made of galactose plus glucose. Now, it comes sucrose. It is non-reducing, commercial, or it is non-reducing, commercial, or cane sugar. Now, comes Arabinose. Raffinose. It is a component in wheat bran. So it is a component in wheat bran. Now let's take maltose. It is a reducing sugar. It is a reducing sugar that is made of glucose plus glucose, glucose plus glucose, and it is also known as malt sugar. It is also known as malt sugar. Remember, here I mentioned that sucrose is a non-reducing commercial and it is a reducing sugar. They are very confusing, so take it very carefully. Now let's take galactose. Galactose. It is a constituent of gum arabic and brame, and it is a constituent of gum arabic and brain glycolipids. So here I have mentioned some important types of carbohydrates and what the carbohydrate is and how it is formed. You can pause my video and watch it and repeat it